Hey, data streamer.
Yo, you. What's up?
I have a question for you.
Oh,
If you murder someone in a video game, does it matter? If you betray your friends in VR, is that just roleplay or is it revealing who you really are?
hmm. Only if it's Sword Art Online, you know,
Why specifically Sword Art Online?
because you die
Oh,
in real life in that game.
oh yeah, right, yeah, right, right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This is like all the yeah. This is yeah.
For example, like in Ready Player One,
Mhm.
a fully immersive VR world, or Cyberpunk 2077, digital choices affect your reputation and
Yeah.
world state.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are those are worlds where the digital is very important, but it's also happening in real life. Actually, I mean, like 20 years ago, this is look, this is the problem of like things, because yes, even today digital choices affect your real world, because I mean you've seen all these uh people getting canceled on social media. I mean, their digital choices affected their real life, blah blah blah. I mean,
Right.
they don't always get canceled because of digital choices, of course, but sometimes they just post a bad tweet or Instagram or something, and then suddenly they lose their job in real life. That kind of stuff. That's like your digital affecting it. But this is also a consequence of the modern day idea of like that people use their actual names online like dumbasses. Like why are you posting on your actual name and your everything is real, and people even know where you work, and it's like, and then you're posting like, I don't know, crazy stuff. And it's like, okay, yeah, you're just asking for it.
Yeah.
And then, oh, free speech. Yeah, free speech is only about the government not coming after you for saying stuff. It doesn't say
Yeah.
anything about other people being mad at you for saying stuff and like doing something to you because they're mad. I mean, they shouldn't do anything illegal, but like getting fired because what you said is not in line with the company policy. Yeah, well, that's just tough luck. That's whatever. That's perfectly in line with free speech, because free speech also comes with freedom of association. You can associate with whoever you want and whatever. And if you
Mm.
and if suddenly you're saying stuff that makes people not want to associate with you, well, then that's your problem. That's how it works. But yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, how severe of the punishment are we talking about? Because just like getting canceled is like, okay, whatever. But are we talking about like
Yeah.
what level are we talking about here?
Well, not about punishments, but more like, okay, let me get another example. What we are, where we are going for, just to like comprehend the idea of what online anonymity does. So, okay, now what you just told me was, yeah, your social media presence.
Yeah,
But in MMORPGs or in VR or games,
yeah,
online games, people behave differently because they feel shielded by anonymity.
yeah,
Sure, okay. Social media people make the mistake that for by using their real name. But a classic example, toxic behavior in online games such as League of Legends. League of Legends is a perfect example where
yeah,
players say or do things they wouldn't do in real life.
yeah.
Sure, you can, yeah. I mean, yeah, it is so popular that League of Legends has a toxic community.
Yes,
The game looks amazing. The lore, even the series, the animated series on Netflix, it looks
the
awesome.
what was it called? I forgot the name. Yeah, but I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah, it was
Yeah,
pretty good. I didn't like
yeah.
season 2 as much, but whatever. It was pretty good. Yeah, season 2
So the
was weird.
question is, does acting cruelly in a virtual world reveal hidden desires, or is it just harmless role play?
What is cruel? I mean, like for
Okay, toxic
example,
behaviors. I will like, yeah, yeah. Oh,
when I used to play World of Warcraft hardcore,
yeah.
there was this event that started like this was like 2005. There was this event to open the gates to the new dungeon, Gates of
Okay.
Ankiraj, and my guild. was in the top 3 of the server at the time. But we were kind of assholes. People hated us.
How? Why? What did you do? What did you do?
Yeah. Okay, let me just say this. The best position to be in is where everybody hates you, but they can't do anything without you.
Trump.
Trump, Elon Musk, those are the best positions to be in because you can literally, it doesn't matter what you do at that point.
Yeah.
You can do anything. People are gonna hate you anyways. So just it's completely liberating. And this is where the mentality shift comes in, because now you're in a virtual world, and that was my guild at the time. We were completely liberated because the number one guild, they had these rules where you had to be like they were like, we are an example to the community. We are we are fair gamers. We are this and that.
This archetype hero.
Hero, blah 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 blah. Dude, we pioneered doing shady illegal shit on the server.
Illegal shit on World of Warcraft?
No, and I don't mean like illegal, like actually. I mean illegal, like in the game, things that people did not like doing in the game. You know, stuff like backstabbing people. I mean, like for example, I with the Gates of Ahn'Qiraj started, I literally started a server-wide war because I posted some stuff on the forums, and everybody got mad. Basically, what we did as a guild was we were going to stop the event from happening. Our goal was to delay the entire event, prevent the gates from opening, and we just went to destroy everybody out there who was trying to open these gates. So I posted it on the forum. I made a meme. I posted the meme, and all hell broke loose. We were like, people were hunting us down. It was crazy, but it didn't matter because we were like having so much fun. It was insane. And because we pioneered a lot of stuff that other guilds did not do. Like, for example, there's like this special hammer that the most difficult item in the game to get, this special hammer. The materials for it are very expensive, and the Horde, there's like two factions, Alliance and Horde. We were Alliance and Horde. The Horde managed to build the first one. We built the second one, and we gave it to a paladin. People were so mad because you're not supposed to. Like, what do you mean a paladin? That's impossible. That's crazy. Blah 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 blah. People were so mad that we gave it, but we did it on purpose. We were like, okay, let's just give it. We were memeing. People got so angry, and also the way we got it as well. We got the second one on the server, the first one of the Alliance, and we got it because we're partners with this Horde guild, and we got materials from them to build it. And that was like the first time people did that on the server. We were the only ones doing that. You know, nobody wanted to do that because it's like, oh, you can't do that, that's illegal, blah, blah. But the game allows you to do it, but people just didn't do it because of some weird, I don't know, pride or whatever. So it's like we were doing all these things that were like antagonistic to how people at the time behaved on the server. And yeah, it was liberating. You could do anything. We were assholes. Sometimes people would come over and just spit on me, /spit, and spam spit on me. Like, yeah, just whatever, just spitting on it. And then I would just spam laugh on them, laugh, haha, that kind of stuff. So the video game thing, I get it, because it's like very liberating to be the asshole, but especially to be the asshole because we were still in the top 3 of the server. So people still had some kind of respect for us because we were like always among the first ones to defeat the new dungeon, the new bosses. We were always like within the first few days, we always had the kills. Most of our members were completely decked out with the highest gear, that kind of stuff. So nobody could really, ignore us because we were a very strong force on the server. So those kinds of situations, yeah, I get it, that people just start like, taking advantage of it. you know, and like their true, I don't know if their true self shows up, but when you feel the power, you kind of like start taking advantage of it, and it's like you start behaving differently than when you don't have power, which is in your real life, because you're a wage slave guy who works 9 to 5 and whatever, you know, and you live in a piece of crap house or whatever, but then you log in, you're suddenly the big dude that everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe this guy's here, oh, I can't believe it, you know. That's the difference, you know. That's so it's liberating. It's liberating, and that's the main thing that causes people to act this way.
Yeah, but is it even liberating when you behave? Okay, what you did was, in a big sense, people would just call it trolling, right?
Yeah, trolling.
But I wouldn't say that like it was really toxic.
No, we were.
If you especially if you
playing the
compare with
game.
the community of League of Legends.
Yeah, I mean, compared to League of Legends, we weren't out there insulting people. We were just kind of playing the game in a way that people didn't like, kind of trolly. We put bounties on people, like because we knew people on the Horde side. We would tell them, hey, this guy Alliance guy, because you can't kill the same faction, but the other faction could kill the other faction. So we would just be like, hey, this guy's annoying, can you kill him for us a couple of times? So you just do, and then we'll tell him, and then we would tell the guy, we put a bounty on you, so you gotta get killed by the Horde later, dude, have fun. And they're like, yeah, right. And then suddenly the entire night they're being killed by the Horde constantly. That kind of stuff we would do as well. But it's like, yeah, it's like playing the game and kind of trolly.
No.
But it's not like, I don't think it's exactly what you meant, I guess. I don't know.
More like people who act really toxic in games like League of Legends.
Yeah.
What does it say about their true selves? Are they? I mean, they will like curse people more than they do in real life, face to face, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. It does say something about them in real life, because they are suddenly kind of like anonymous, and they have the feeling that they can do things that they wouldn't do in real life, and then they suddenly like lash out or whatever. Yeah, I mean, there are those types, of course, but you can tell the difference between people like my guild, where we were kind of like trolly, but most of it was like jokes, because when I declared war on the server in that post, it was like with a meme. It was kind of like, most of it was like role playing. I was literally role playing as a night elf, talking and that kind of stuff. And like, it was this whole, we of our guild, we will not stand for this, you know, that kind of stuff. It's like really role play talk. And those gates must remain closed because the monsters inside are too strong. And we, you know, they were sealed in 10,000 years ago. Our ancestors sealed the gates for a reason. We should not open that. It was like a post like that. It was like really like, you know, like role play. But if you're like actually, you know, like actually mad, or actually, that's like, I don't know about, that's like weird, man. That's kind of crazy, you know.
So okay, I want to go a bit darker now.
Yeah.
Before we go darker, support our channel by liking and subscribing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. I have a big question.
Okay.
Is digital morality about the action itself or the intent behind it? Now, lately, we just talked about this, but Roblox. We have to talk about Roblox.
Yeah.
It is in the news right now.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Especially in our algorithm.
Yeah.
Roblox was already a playground for kids.
Yeah, mostly kids.
Understandable, because virtual world, hang out with people.
Yeah,
that's dope. Which means it's a magnet for files.
Yeah.
Groomers.
Yeah.
And those cases, Roblox is now known for having cases like that.
Yeah, exactly. Which is like, how old is Roblox actually? Like 2010 or something like that? 2012?
Let me check that.
Something like that. I think maybe 2009, maybe even. I'm not exactly sure how old it is, because, you know, conceivably there are people playing it who've been playing it since they were 2004 even. Holy crap. So if you were 4 years old, let's say you were 6 years old when you started playing Roblox in 2004, you're almost 30.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Oh damn. Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, 20 something. Yeah, but oh yeah, well, yeah. And they have 85.3 million daily active users.
that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I saw those numbers as well. It's crazy. But like, what I'm saying is that Roblox is now old enough that the
Yeah.
population, the adult population of the game
Yeah.
is probably
They grew up with it.
large. They grew up
Yeah.
with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I've been playing World of Warcraft on and off since it came out in 2004 as well. But I was
But like if
yeah.
you are 10 years old, would you start playing World of Warcraft? I don't like
No, but
games
I mean,
that
like the
old.
difference, like yeah, but I mean, it's like talk about like games that you play when you're young. You kind of get used to it. You kind of like gravitate towards them. You play them on and off probably, or you play them constantly still, or you play
Yeah.
them on and off. So
Yeah.
Roblox probably has a significant adult population right now because of that fact. Because people grow. Maybe some people grow out of it, but a lot of people probably don't. And they're like, if they've been there since 2004, and they were like maybe they were 10 years old, 2004. Man, they're 30 now.
Yeah,
know.
but I can imagine that new kids,
Yeah,
or kids when they are finally old enough to hold a tablet to play Roblox or download
yeah,
Roblox and play it,
yeah,
that it's more accessible for a
yeah,
kid.
yeah,
Especially if you compare it with if a kid tries to boot up World of Warcraft and start that game.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
So I think like new generations won't start World of Warcraft that fast
No, but I
and
mean
easily.
I didn't mean that they would play World of Warcraft. I meant like
I know,
for
I
me,
know.
World of Warcraft is a game that I've been playing for the last 20 years on and off. And I would imagine a Roblox player who started in 2004 would also play it on and off. So there's probably
exactly.
a significant
Also my
amount of
point being.
adults on. But Roblox still has this kind of like image of it being for kids. But it probably has a significant adult population because they grew up with it.
Exactly. Yeah, my
Yeah.
point being is also.
Yeah.
But also my point being is that more kids are coming into that game because
keep
of
coming
the
at it.
accessibility.
Exactly. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
my point being.
So
That wouldn't happen with World of Warcraft.
no, that won't happen with World of Warcraft. No,
Exactly.
it's a different type of
But
game,
with
of
Roblox
course.
is more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more.
It's a different type of game, of course. But it's like this is the crazy thing is that now that we're now at the age where gaming is so old that now we have games that are still around that people grew up with. It's like it's kind of crazy, you know. It's kind of crazy. Like now it's like, oh yeah, I've been playing this game for 20 years. Like holy crap, man! Like you know, it's wild. But yeah, so now there's friction because of this. Because now you have all these adults who are playing it. I'm pretty sure a lot of them have played it since they were kids as well. So now there's friction because adults want adult things and do adult things without them realizing that they're doing adult things. But there's a bunch of kids around.
Yeah.
You know, and like but I mean I'm not excusing the PDFs out here, but I'm like kind of like I'm kind of questioning the image Roblox itself has as this kids thing. They have been saying they're a kids thing for 20 years, but now I'm pretty sure they have a significant population of adults that have been playing it for 20 years and they don't talk about them. You know, because they want the kids to play and for the adults to not worry about there being adults on this platform. I mean, one of the most popular Roblox content creators just quit the game, but he was like mid-20s. You know, it's not a kid, it's some 20 something. You know, and he's like, yeah, I've been playing since I was a kid. I'm like, wow. It's like, you know what I mean? That's just what I'm talking about. I mean, the guy did nothing. He's fine. But I'm just saying, I'm like, there's so many adults on it that there's bound to be bullshit happening. And of course, it's been proven there is bullshit, of course, because of the people. There's entire group started to hunt these people down and hand them over to the law enforcement. You know,
but then they are banned by the Roblox company themselves.
Yeah, Roblox is literally turning into some kind of cyberpunk dystopia company. It's like literally that crazy shit where the company is to protect its image. They are allowing all this bullshit illegal stuff to happen just as long as the image of the company is protected. You know, that kind of stuff. It's like complete cyberpunk dystopia crap. except it's with kids, and people are like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So yeah, we talk about digital morality. You know, this is like seeping into the real world. This isn't digital anymore. So that's the funny thing about this digital morality stuff, that you can act a certain way online to a certain extent, but if it crosses a line, which Roblox did, then it's like, okay, where the real world is gonna come crashing down and it's over for you. Deal with it. So now there's like all these lawsuits happening and whatever, blah blah. I really wonder how Roblox is gonna handle this. Also, the other problem is that I really hate Roblox for this. We've talked about it in a few episodes ago with the visa thing, that these like moral busybodies are looking for ways to censor the internet. We saw it with the UK law, like to protect the children. Oh, protect the children. To protect the children is used so much as a way to install draconian measures to limit the freedoms of people. And people just eat it up because they want to protect the children. People will just hand over their freedoms without even thinking about it because protect the children. They fall for it constantly. But now Roblox has given them more ammunition. Now it's even more protect the children because now we even have evidence about it. So thank you, Roblox. Now we don't have to worry about Visa and MasterCard and the UK law anymore. Now we're gonna have Roblox causing problems, which will install new draconian surveillance measures to protect the children because you idiots did not handle the problem correctly. So the internet is literally dying before our very eyes every day. This whole digital karma, all this stuff is biting us in the ass because these idiots did not take care of their business properly. So now within the next few years, next 5 to 10 years, the internet will be completely sealed off. Probably you have to log in with your like ID or some crap, and then it's over. Forget about it. Everything's it's done.
So what do you think will happen now? I mean, they do have payment options, right? So PayPal and Visa, they can do something with the payment options in Roblox, right?
I mean, that would be fucking hilarious. I haven't heard anything from those guys about Roblox. I mean, they go after Steam for having products on there that whatever,
Yeah.
and they go after Japanese mangakas and whatever and anime companies, but Roblox is like whatever. Who cares?
This sounds way more terrible, right? Because
Yeah,
kids actually get groomed over there.
yeah, exactly. So why haven't they gone after Roblox, Visa and MasterCard and PayPal? Why are they going after freaking some indie game on Steam? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, get out of here.
And I think that's an interesting topic we can also like apply, the future of digital law and karma.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
if someone assaults your avatar, in this case Roblox, is it harassment?
well, I mean, not really. I mean, it's a digital avatar. As far as I'm concerned, it's a digital avatar. But when we're talking about the situation in Roblox, where they are simulating certain things, let's just call it things, in the game itself, then I wouldn't be surprised if they those simulations of those acts would be taken in the court of law as being the same as the acts in real life. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if they did that in the lawsuit because because we're talking about children being simulated upon inside the game.
Yeah, but this is so hard. It feels so difficult or hard to what is this English word? To enforce in games like this, because you can act like a little kid as a creepo and lure them into your room in Roblox in your server and yeah, act like
Yeah.
you're his or her friend, and
Yeah.
it's hard to see where these actions are going through only chat, right? Only text, for of where the developers have access to.
Yeah, exactly.
You follow what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a weird. It's
But
a,
yeah, that's yeah.
it's a currently the like digital acts nobody cares because it's just digital crap, whatever. But that's the issue that this case might change that for online things, and maybe the simulated acts will not be seen as simulation anymore. That's a big issue. That's something that I'm really worried about. I mean, I haven't heard anybody talk about this yet, but that is something that I thought of when I was looking at this stuff today. I was kind of like, I didn't really follow it as closely, but today I saw a bunch of stuff, and that was one of the first things I wondered, because they demonstrated in those in the content that I was looking about it. They demonstrated that there was like simulated acts. There were also like people were there were like games that were like Diddy Party games, that kind of stuff. Like P Diddy stuff, and it's like, okay, when are those digital acts going to be taken in the court in the courtroom and shown as evidence, and then being equated to real life acts? That was literally what I was thinking. Like, are they gonna do this? Are those lawyers going to do this? If the lawyers do this, US law works on precedent. If the lawyers do this and they win, then they set a precedent in US law to that digital acts are the same as real life acts. That's what it's something that I was worried about, that I'm worried about. But of course, it's only a US law problem. But if lawmakers in the European Union see that and think it's a good idea, they might push it here as well, which and which will even further, cause problems. You know what I mean? So that's I don't know. I'm worried this lawsuit or this case is going to have massive ramifications for the internet, just because some dumb company couldn't handle their crap. That's
So
a big worry of mine.
the line between digital and the real life is blurring.
Yeah, yeah, and it's not blurring in favor of the digital. It's blurring in favor of the real life.
So there's an idea. Do we need digital karma systems, like persistent reputations that follow you across worlds?
Man, no, I don't think so.
No, that sounds too scary. No.
That's like way. That's like that sounds like the
Like the Chinese point system.
Yeah, exactly. It sounds like that. It's like I mean, you already have you just by filing your real name and putting your face on it, that's already enough to activate a karma system, a digital karma system for yourself, where you're just gonna get wrecked if you ever step out of line for whatever.
But that's the insane part, because if you're a creepo, then you do this in Roblox, and the next video game, next VR game, you set up a new email address, make a new character, you have a clean slate again.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yep. But like
okay.
what you can't do much about that.
No, I think the awareness start like really at your own, that you really have to instruct your child, really make them aware of these stuff. You have to be aware yourself.
Yeah, but
yeah, maybe Roblox they should like really like a mandatory uh mandatory text to read for an adult or a parent of a kid to let them know the dangers of this.
Yeah, but I mean, the part of the issue is also that it's a bunch of Zoomers these days. They have no sense of digital privacy. They have no sense. A lot of them post with their actual names and stuff online. It's like they don't have nicknames. They have no sense of anything that digital stuff could be dangerous. It's like whatever. So it's like, the Zoomers of today will not tell their kids to stop posting or whatever, or to like not post with their actual names. They won't do that. They're not used to that. They look at you funny when you say you have a nickname online. Like, it's like, what are you talking about? It's totally
even
weird.
Though you would expect that, Zoomers would be more aware of this because of their parents, who are aware, should be more aware, right?
Yeah, but we're dealing with millennial parents a lot of the times, and they tend to like
Not give a shit. Yeah,
they tend
privacy.
to like
I don't have anything to hide.
Yeah, I don't have anything to hide. Okay, sure, whatever. And they tend to millennial parents tend to be like the kind of like very laissez-faire, like they like let their kids do whatever, and they think letting the kid discover whatever themselves and everything, or so they tend to not put too many rules on their kids and stuff like that. They just let them do whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have much hope for that kind of stuff happening anytime soon again. Like when we were growing up, where they told us not to put our names on the internet because you don't know who's watching. These days, nobody's doing that. Nobody cares. Like whatever, everybody's watching it. Even though these days more people are watching than ever than back in the day. Almost nobody was online back in the day. Back in the day when I started the internet, were like 20 million people online. The entire internet was like 20 million people when I started. Like in 1990, first time I got online was like 1994. 1995, first time I used the internet, there were like 20 million connections. Now there's like billions, and like whatever. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. It's over. So yeah, that's yeah. I don't know. I'm fairly pessimistic about that stuff. That
Yeah.
we're going into a draconian internet with everybody, where everybody has to log in with some kind of ID.
I mean,
Especially
because as you just mentioned, not enough people care enough about this.
Yep. But it's gonna bite them in the ass because they don't care, but the information they spread and whatever can be used against them. Even if they don't think it can be, it still can be. But they're naive about it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's gotta bite them in the ass, and then yeah, what are they gonna do? They're gonna cry about it. I mean, this is the world you built, So like how they say in Dutch, yeah, how they say in Dutch, like op de bladen zitten. You know what I mean?
To sit on the what? What are bladen in English?
I don't. Oh, damn, I don't know. Huh? Damn, I've actually never used that word in English. What is it? I don't even know. Blisters. Oh yeah, of course, blisters.
Sit on the blisters, yes.
Sit on the blisters. Yeah, that's what the Dutch say. Yeah. So the world they created. Enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe virtual worlds are the ultimate testing grounds for our ethics. What we do when nothing matters might reveal who we really are.
Maybe.
Or who we wish we could be.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you, our dear listeners. When the digital and real life fuse completely, will we regret the way we behaved in the early days?
Yeah, that's literally what I just thought. Yeah, I won't because, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Some people will. People posting the most degenerate, dumb stuff online, they're gonna be like, okay, why did I do this? Like a few episodes ago, we talked about that I would post at work. We would look up each other, and then we would find all the kinds of dumb, drunken photos of people, and with me, they found only my LinkedIn, and that's it. That kind of stuff. So that's people who don't curate their online presence, dumb. Super dumb.
At least we can learn. I hope people learn from the mistakes.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you like this episode, please support us by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Thank you for listening, and we will see you in our next episode.
Bye-bye. Have a good day. Later.